We recently discovered the settlement of Kingsport Lighthouse after getting back into Fallout 4 again. If you're not familiar, this settlement is run by the children of Adam and contains a bloated glowing one at the top of the lighthouse. In taking it over, you learn that the lighthouse is some sort of beacon that they believe will bring more followers.
While building up the settlement, a strange thing happened in my game. One evening in the Commonwealth, I decided to quick travel back to check on the settlement and see if I had caught a dog in a trap I had set. When I got there, I discovered I had caught a dog, and everything seemed to be normal, well, for the Commonwealth. After a few minutes of doing some repairs, I turned around to find this. There was a pack of glowing mongrels arced up in front of the semi. Not only were they standing in a formation, but they were not aggressive until provoked.
Neither of us have ever seen anything like this, so after massacring all of them, we decided to do some research and see if there was an explanation, or if it was just some sort of game glitch. But through our research, we did not find any definitive evidence. First, we decided to see if we could recreate it on my game by doing exactly what he did. I built a dog trap and waited several days after returning. Upon arrival and checking the trap, I discovered that I had caught a normal dog, just as he did before he had his encounter. I decided to reset the trap and then head to the Crater House, which is a nearby Children of Adam camp, and kill all of the Children of Adam to secure it and see if that was one of the triggers to make the pack come. After that, I waited 5 or so days, and sure enough, when I fast traveled back to the lighthouse, I immediately turned around to find that I was surrounded by them. But for me, most of them were already hostile, and my turrets and settlers took them out before I had a chance to see if they would line up in the same way they did in his game. So I gave it another shot and reloaded the save, and quickly scrapped my turrets to see if it would help. But one went astray and went immediately for dog meat, even though the others started to line up in the same way.
Since we discovered it was recreatable, we decided to scour the internet to see if there were any videos or articles pertaining to the matter. But there wasn't a single source about this phenomenon. After reaching this point, we decided that we might be onto something that no one has found before, and dove right into the terminals in the surrounding area. We first checked the one in the lighthouse and came up with this. We have been charged by our brothers and sisters at the crater to lead others to bask in the glow. We have brought those strong with Adam's blessing to provide a beacon at the top of this tower. Their light shall draw the believers. The faithful should pray at the tower, then continue their pilgrimage to the crater. Praise be to Atom. This entry tells us that the children of Adam that resided here before we took over were sent from the Crater House. These children not only took over the lighthouse, but brought the Blessed, or the Glowing One, to provide light for the beacon. Once more followers come, they must pray at the lighthouse, and then continue down the road to join the others at the crater.
The terminal also had a second entry which read, "It would seem that the beacon has also drawn heretics, who must be shown the glory of Adam. Those who will not join us must be cleansed. Then we may use them to feed the blessed in the tower. All glory unto Adam." This entry tells us that the beacon also draws heretics, or people who do not believe what the children of Adam do. If these people do not adopt the ways of the children, they will be killed and dragged to the top of the tower to be fed to the bloated glowing one, also known as the blessed in the children's eyes.
These terminal entries are the reason we went to Crater House to check for any more terminals that could have any answers or clues. Crater House, which is north of Kingsport Lighthouse and southeast of the Museum of Witchcraft, contained many children of Adam, but only one terminal, which related back to the lighthouse and what its meaning was. The terminal said, "We have sent our faithful to the tower on the cliff. They will create a beacon to call forth Adam's children to rejoin us in the glow. Even though heretics shall be made to participate in the great division, let us bask in the divine glow of Adam." The last terminal just reinforces that those viewed as having a higher faith than the rest were sent to create the beacon to draw in others to spread Adam's light. It also reinforces that they will kill the non-believers, which they term the Great Division.
From what the terminals have told us, the lighthouse was a beacon for the children of Adam, which in addition to people, attracted glowing creatures to migrate towards the light. After revisiting this strange occurrence many times, we were able to backtrack and find out that the glowing mongrels came from the road in between the Crater House and the lighthouse. but we were unable to see if they came directly from the crater or somewhere else. We are also curious if this would happen if we set other types of animal traps, since it may have been triggered by the dog traps. We are yet to attempt it, but may do so in the future.
So from the evidence we gathered, we came up with a theory and ruled out that it was not a glitch. We believe that this may be proof that the beacon does attract visitors of all kinds. The children believe that the glowing ones, be it a ghoul or a mongrel, are blessed more than they with Adam's light. So, the beacon also attracts these blessed creatures, for the children of Adam to worship and offer to their god, Adam. Let us know what you think about this theory in the comments below, or try it for yourself and tell us how it goes.
You saw it, right? I ain't losing it.
Thank you for watching our first video, and by the way, we did find one glitch.